Make me a bicycle!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy extrmwill with Extreme Tech here. We're going to do another video real quick here. I want to talk a little bit about the future and going forward. A lot of things about to happen really quickly that gonna need to make a lot of decisions really quickly. Got EIP 1559 and Ethereum, whether it's going to be mineable or not. I believe with Chia, it looks like there's a really good chance official pools are going to come out this week. These are things that are going to make significant impacts to like how you're making money and if you can make money through all this. So let's take a second and talk about them. I guess the first one I'll talk about the this is nice hash up right here on my program that's running. Most likely what will happen is when it goes through and we get rid of Dagger Hashimoto, when it's no longer mineable, I'm just going to try to probably, real quick and easy, I'm just going to go to whatever the next one that's going to pay the most money and nice hash is going to be. That's my very simple plan. I could oversimplify it or go more in depth, but like really that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to stick with nice hash, go to that, and then when a better option looks like it's out there and available, then I plan to go to a better option. But very quickly, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we may have another 2 years of mining Ethereum, and we might not. Like, you know, it's, who really knows? You know, it was supposed to go to proof of stake, like years ago, to what I understand, and they're just finally now starting to get there. So I mean, it's already started the transition, and I don't feel like it's really been that bad so far from what they've started in the transition. I definitely don't think GPU mining is going to be dead or gone or anything. Like, anyone who says GPU mining is going to be gone, I think has not been paying any attention to anything that happened this year. I think some of the weird little caveat things we saw this year is equipment that would have been considered dead and gone, like the Antminer L+3 or 3+, whatever it is, like those were complete garbage and trash, and right now they're selling on eBay for thousands of dollars. You know, 4 GB cards people would thought were complete trash, and you can't use them anymore because you can't mine Ethereum with them. You know, you can mine Raven coin and tons of other coins with them, Ethereum Classic. I think you've seen a lot of older equipment has really had a real big resurgence, and I think you're going to see that kind of stuff going forward. I don't think you're going to see anything actually go obsolete, per se. I think you're just going to see people reusing and recycling more old equipment to make stuff work. And I, you know, for me personally, I love this whole kind of idea and strategy about going about things, like, because it makes my end for investing in things a lot easier. It takes a lot of, like, the edge off me for all of it, because if I'm always going to be able to use these graphics cards to mine on, you know, because somebody's going to just make something further on down the road, then I'm going to be able to start reusing them again. It makes it a lot easier from my end, for my investment. Now, if we look at what I did specifically with my graphics cards for the GPU mining, I am only mining, I believe I have 14 of the RTX 30 series cards. So that's what I have right now. So right now I'm only mining on those 14 RTX 30 series cards. So I plan to only really be buying the newer cards so that I can get the most future use out of them. And I think it's a pretty good way to go about it. I definitely don't think graphics card mining is going to go anywhere anytime soon. Probably, you know, ever. You know, I would have thought, you know, 20 years ago that PCs were going to be completely gone by now. And if you look at this last year, the PC industry had its strongest year it's had in, you know, like 20, 30 years. When I bought Skynet right here, I thought for sure that was the last PC I was ever going to buy. I bought that about 4 years ago, I think, maybe. If you look on my gaming channel, you could probably figure out when I bought it. So I have my unboxing and all that over there at extrmwill on YouTube. But yeah, when I bought Skynet, I thought that was for sure going to be the last PC I was ever going to buy. I bought almost 15 PCs this year. No, I probably bought more than 15 PCs this year, because I still have a couple PCs that I'm waiting on. I'm still waiting on 3 PCs that I bought and paid for already, straight cash. So, like, it's just, oh man, I love all of this, and I don't think it's going anywhere. But there's gonna be a lot to do and to take into account, and like, I think the easiest way to do it, though, switch over, may do Kapow. I haven't been able to find the new one that they just put on there yet, or they said that they put on there. You're supposed to use for the hash rate limited cards, the Auto Lycos. I haven't been able to find that one yet. I don't know where it is specifically, which plugin it's in. I may sit down and take a day and just install them all and uninstall them all to take a look to see. I thought I looked. Maybe I looked in the details. I didn't actually install them all, but I'll just find whatever algorithm runs best. I guess on this one I've really only run Dagger because there's no point in me benchmarking any of the others. But you can benchmark all of them, and then it'll tell you exactly what hash rate you're getting and what your Bitcoin rate per 24 hours is, so you can figure all that out. But that's pretty much what I'm going to do for the GPU mining aspect. That one's probably still, I would have thought right now when they started the transition period, I was going to have to be making that transition really harder right now, but I still don't think I have to. I think I can just kind of like sit on it and wait, and I really like the way it's going right now. I don't really want to hold Ethereum, even though like, it's weird. If you ask me my opinion of Ethereum, like my opinion on Ethereum is really, really high and really good. I think the way they're going to switch the coin over, it's going to stink for us miners, but I think it's going to make the actual coin and the technology significantly better. I don't think holding it's necessarily going to be that bad. My opinion on it is slowly changing, but I still like the way I'm doing this. I like farming the Ethereum, and I really like getting just paid right away in the Bitcoin. It's really easy for me to deal with moving it all around and all that, so I like that. Well, let's get into the one right now that I feel like this week is going to be hitting and having the massive changes. Is going to be with the Chia. I don't want to switch the screens around. I don't know if I can show the information in the middle of this one here or not, but with the Chia, like, as you can see right now here on Skynet is my super writer. I'm out of hard drive space right now currently. I'm at 2,800 plots. I believe at about 3,000 plots right now. Like, I'm full. I have a server tray upstairs. I'm gonna try to start seeing if I can get that worked out after this video. See if I can figure out how to turn it on. I don't want to start writing on it yet. I'd like to start writing on it when the official pools come out. That has, let's pull up my calculator right here real quick. 15 times 3 is 15 3 terabyte drives, so it's going to have about 45 terabytes on it. But yeah, like, I don't know anything about IT systems integration or anything like that, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how exactly this goes. I don't even know if I know how to turn it on, other than like flip the power button. So I've got a lot of stuff I want to start working on tonight. Start getting ready. I think I also too, because I've been doing Core Pool, I don't want to use those keys from Core Pool for the official pools. So I need to do a test to find out if I download and if I do a new key, can I keep the old plots on Core Pool until I delete them and have a chance to rewrite them on the new official ones. Trying to circumnavigate all that looks like it's going to be really, really interesting. I think I do have a bunch of different options. I'm going to start my tests after this to try to see. I'm going to create a new set of keys which I'm going to use for the pooling protocol and going forward. And then I want to see if I can run Core Pool on the old plots and then write a plot with the new keys, and if I can keep them separate. Can I keep Chia over here and Core Pool over here and slowly delete everything out of Core Pool while I add everything into Chia? The way I plan to do this is right now all of my plot directories that are old, every single one is labeled plots. Now I didn't even count how many total I have. I got a lot. trying to do like rough math in my head. I probably have 75 hard drives. I want to say full right now. Take a look at this. This isn't really going to be like showing anything real hard. Like, I have nothing on this one. These are all. Ooh, that one has one free. Open. This one, I can write one. But every one of these is plots. So what I'm going to do when I go to the new stuff, instead of being plots, I think I'm going to call them all pool, and that's how I'm going to know which one it is, if it's plots or pool. So, then the rest of this is all operating. These are my two. That's too far away to reach. M.2 drives, Samsungs for writing. My main hard drive, my backup storage space for games, which I'm not going to touch because this is still my main PC, and then everything for the YouTube stuff is in this one, which I don't plan to use that for. This is used for the video I'm making like right now. So, yeah, like I got a lot of hard drives. They're all full. So, trying to figure out how to work and transition that all forward. I'm gonna start that test right now. I don't know if once I get that test figured out, I'm gonna make more videos eventually. So I don't know how soon I'm gonna make a video. I know like right now I don't really want to make like a whole ton of videos that are not applicable literally in like less than a week. So it's like, I've got a lot of stuff I want to do, and some of them I think are going to turn out pretty cool. Like, I'd like to start going through, like if you can see in here, I have 7 writers right now. I plan to take that up. I plan to be at 10 writers when the official pools come out, which could literally be like tomorrow. I plan to try to be up to like 10 writers tomorrow without any hard drive space to write on, to just be ready to just start deleting everything and writing all fresh new. So I definitely have some testing to do. I should have got started on my testing a little bit earlier. I was kind of putting it off. There is another option. I may do 2. If it won't let me do core pool with the new plotting, investing wave. Let's do this really quickly. Let's see here if I can find him. He should be up here real fast. Yeah, investing wave. I believe it was. See not happen. These aren't in like. Chia fork better solo farming. I'll probably put the link for this down below. This particular fork he used looked like it might be really good. Oh, let's see here if we can click on this real quick, and then I'll pause it so it's not. We'll get down here into his description. Oh, he ain't citing his description. Oh man. Yeah, I have no clue which fork it was right offhand, but Investing Wave, if you're not following him, I definitely would recommend following him. He's pretty good. He's got some pretty interesting insight on all this. I don't think I liked this video yet. Well, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to him, I would recommend going ahead and subscribing. But yeah, he brought up this other one where it has a separate GUI that you would download. So I would believe if I download that other GUI and I use that GUI still with my compromised keys, I could download that on every machine I have right now. I believe I have 7 writers right now. I could put that on all 7 of the ones I have right now with the old drives, and I could just start spec mining this particular fork with their GUI. And I believe I could have their GUI up and running, and then have the Chia GUI up and running under a different key set to be writing, and have, and then what you would do is simply in here in the plot directory for the spec mining GUI, I would have, these would all say pools for the new pools. No, the spec mining would be plots, all the old ones. and then the official pools, my new writing would all say pools. So I've got to. It's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to do this, is why I haven't really necessarily done it yet. I wanted to wait till I was done writing before I started messing around with this, because I'm probably going to have to pull some of these hard drives out and try to put them into another machine really quickly, because I don't want to lose... Oh, I can't safely go back to it. I don't safely want to lose, you know, like 400 or 500 plots while I'm trying to test this out. So I'm going to pull a bunch of these hard drives out. I'm going to put them in the PC I have right here, and then we're going to put this PC and set it up somewhere else. And then I'm going to try to install a new set of keys here and try to figure out what I can do to go forward. How am I going to transition this? Now, there's other easier ways to do it, like, or significantly harder ways to do it. If you use, let's see, if you follow NotAnother... Let's go back to my subscriptions. Oh, let's see if I can find him here. NotAnotherTech Channel. He's, I mean, like, this stuff is definitely, like, I don't know how to do any of this. I watch this guy's videos all the time, and I still, like, man, I'm learning and learning and learning, but still, this is, I don't know how to use PowerShell, and I've tried to learn a couple times, but I don't have the time to really sit down to dedicate to really learn how to use PowerShell. But if you know how to use PowerShell, he's got this set up to work out pretty slick. But I still don't necessarily know how this would work. I guess this would still work if you were solo farming, and this won't work for me necessarily because my keys are compromised. So, but he's got it set up on here with this plot manager that you can download off of GitHub, where once a file reaches 75%, it'll delete the old file and replace it with a new one into like a different folder, so you can keep everything separate. But so you can go through and you can tell it to replace all your old files with new files as you're writing them. So if you were solo farming the whole time, this would work great. Because I went into the unofficial pool though, and I have to switch, I'm going to have to switch my keys up. It's not necessarily going to work for me. But he's another one he's pretty good to follow. Like, as I said, all of his stuff definitely goes way above my head. Like, I don't understand that much of what he's doing. I wrote all 3,000 plots that I have right now. I wrote them all with the GUI. Half of them I probably, well, not half, maybe about a quarter of them I wrote in queue on machines that can only write, you know, one at a time. So, yeah, that's kind of my thought. I know it's kind of scatterbrained all over the place. You know, I just finished working and doing a huge day at work, so nobody cares. But yeah, brain's a little tired, but I got a lot of work I got to get done right now. I want to get all the writers up and all ready to go, and to get my tests set up. I will probably comment down below on the results of my test, or on if you follow my Facebook group. You know, I do cover my tech stuff and my gaming stuff there. I haven't done a lot of gaming stuff since I got into this, you know, the whole crypto mining thing. It's been predominantly working on the second channel and the tech channel, the one you're watching right now. So, but I do have a Facebook group thing, extrmwill. You can follow there, and kind of, I post all kinds of random junk in there. But I'll post kind of how that goes, and once we get into the actual transition and the thing comes out, I'll probably, hopefully, have my plan in place and ready to go once it's ready for it to go. I'm still definitely going to leave room, like, if I hear or learn about something that seems like a much better way about going about it. Like, I'm not die hard into any of this, like, for sure I have to do it like this or like that. You know, I'll let it go however it goes. So like that up. We'll come back to here. Boom. I had a break. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's it. You know, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, come on back. You know, we'll do a bunch more stuff. I like some like the theory kind of stuff more than I do some of the other stuff. So, we'll see how this goes. I hope everyone's transitions go real smooth, and I don't doubt that it's going to work out really well, but I mean, like, I'm definitely kind of like crushing it right now, you know, between the GPU farming. My GPU farm's not necessarily that huge. Between the GPU farm, though, and the Chia farming, like, it's not going too bad. Like, I assume getting off the core pooling and going into the official pooling, like, I assume I'm going to make significantly more in the official pooling, because the core pooling, like, they've had a lot of issues with people, like, cheating and, like, double dipping and all that, and I don't think we're going to have issues with that with the official pool, so I'm kind of excited and looking forward to all of it, but I think it's just going to be a week with a lot of work. So, yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, come on back, and we'll do some more videos. Hopefully in the next one, I can probably just do. Oh wow, man, that is bouncing. I haven't seen it bounce in quite a while there, because I thought it was 61 when we started or something like that. Now it's at 68.66. Nice, but that looks like that's right there. That is definitely overachieving. That's 230/80 cards. That is way more than 230/80 cards should be doing put together. So they just hit something real big, which is nice and good. That looks like that's hitting really big and good too. Looks like that's under hitting a little bit to 230/60 cards, but nice. Definitely love the farming. Still, like, very enthusiastic to see where this is gonna go. I don't think we're anywhere near towards the end of the bull run. I think one of the things I was watching, one more guy, Coin Bureau, on here. Could come in here. He's probably definitely up here on the top. Coin Bureau. This guy's awesome. I learned definitely a lot watching him. As I was watching this one right here, he was talking about it. He was saying he uses a bunch of, like, really, like, kind of more complex investing tools and strategies and ways to, like, look at some stuff. And he's saying there should be about 4 more weeks, he thought, of everything staying kind of, like, even where it's at. You know, Bitcoin fluctuating between 30 to 40,000. He was a little Wyckoff method, and then he thinks we're going to see that spike again, and see the bull run go for the last big run. And I don't know if it necessarily said the last big run, but go on another big run then in about 4 weeks. Because it's like everything follows certain patterns, and, like, some of the stuff he's gone and shown in there is some pretty crazy, insane in depth on how this stuff works and all that, and I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, I'm rambling way too much. I got work to do. So, yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, come on back. We'll get more videos. Peace.